Sunshine Cathedral and the Florida LGBTQ+ community turned Stonewall Pride into a protest. June is Pride Month, commemorating the Stonewall Uprising, which began on June 28, 1969, when the police raided the Stonewall Inn like they had many times before. Only this time, we'd had enough. The Stonewall patrons fought back. Pride parades are held all across the world to memorialize and celebrate the Stonewall riots, including our very own Stonewall Pride Parade and Street Festival. In Florida, Governor Ron DeSantis has been systematically attacking LGBTQ+ rights, targeting our youth, schools, drag performers, and trans siblings. Laws targeting and prohibiting drag and trans performers at Pride events are calling us to action. Join us. March with us. Saturday, June 17, 2023, at Wilton Manor Stonewall Pride as Sunshine Cathedral and the South Florida LGBTQ+ community turn Pride into a protest. Contact Sunshine Cathedral to participate and march.
Absolutely. Robert at sunshinecathedral.org, that's Reverend Dr. Robert Griffin's email. If you want to be on the team that's marching with Sunshine Cathedral, he can get you signed up. So that's Robert at sunshinecathedral.org. We'd love to have 60 walkers. Yeah. We'll take 100. We'll take whatever. But it's important. This is especially important to me. It is reprehensible that you would ban drag performances in a pride parade when the pride parade exists to memorialize and celebrate drag and transgender heroes who spontaneously staged an uprising when they were being dealt with oppressively, unfairly with these raids. And so these people, where it was illegal in New York in the 60s to, you had to have at least 3 items of gender appropriate clothing. I mean, there were all of these weird rules. And they were routinely harassed in the bars. And this time, just enough. And so drag and trans people, they threw the first brick. So you just see wigs and eyelashes and Lee press-on nails flying. It was the rocket's red glare for our community. Mm-hmm. And then to say, well, they're banned. They're banned from the celebration of their heroic acts. I can't stand it. So we actually had a little internal debate about whether we were going to boycott it. So we are going to march, but we are marching in protest. We'll have something to say, and you'll see and hear what we have to say, because it really is vile that drag queens who we are celebrating on the day are banned from the celebration. And so we're doing it, we're marching in protest. We want people to join us because we're not letting this go without protest.
Absolutely. And I will tell you, it's been a long time since I've been to June Pride, because it's hot. We're in South Florida. It's hot.
Yes.
I don't want to go to June Pride. I'm going to June Pride. Mm-hmm. And I'm going to march, and you can mark this down. You can mark Ann. Ann will be there. She is going to march in Stonewall Pride this year, because what they're doing, to my mind, is just deplorable.
It is deplorable.
It's absolutely deplorable. We need to be there and to speak out and to protest and to support our trans siblings, drag performers. We need to be there.
Yeah.
Yeah, I remember my very first Pride parade that I went to was in Washington, D.C. when I was still on active duty in the military. Wow. And so that takes me back that we all have always seemed to have been marching for some rights.
Yeah.
Every parade has been a march about rights. And so this one this year is no different in that we're marching in solidarity for those who cannot march and holding voice for those who cannot speak up right now also. So this is very important for all of us that can and willing and able to come out and support these prides that are happening this year.
Well, there's that old silly debate, it's not even a debate, but that old trope about, well, why don't we have straight pride? Because you don't need one. Mm-hmm. Like, how great not to need one, you know what I mean? Yeah. And so, and to my knowledge, this is a little different. You know, we've always been protesting, marching and singing and petitioning and whatever for rights. But usually once we get them, we have them.
Yeah.
Like right. This is new in that they are taking rights away.
Yeah.
And so now we're fighting not just for a right we've never had, but you could go to drag. I've gone to drag shows my whole adult life, and I've seen shows as a child in libraries. There'd be magicians. The first time I even heard of the one woman. It was a one-woman play. It was in a library, the public library, and so all of this now trying to silence and erase queer people in response to marriage equality in response to diverse leadership at the top levels. This is white supremacy. This is Christian nationalism. So it's coming out, protect the children. The children have been looking at clowns and magicians and jugglers their whole lives. They're fine. This is about erasing our community again.
Right. Saving the children is an easy fallback.
Yeah.
That's an easy fallback. People want to, save the children. The children are fine.
Yeah.
The children are just fine. What they're doing is they're targeting a very specific group in our community. And we got to be there for
them.
them.
And a lot of these people will fight for their right to spank their children, to do physical violence to their children, but they're protecting children from makeup.
Yeah.
And let me just get this in. Drag queens are not the problem. Trans people are not the problem. Guns are the issue.
Oh, wonderful.
So, if we're going to have an issue to talk about, let's talk about guns, about what's happening.
The thing that's killing children.
The thing that's killing kids.
More than anything else.
You can't get anyone to really want that's an issue. But really, drag queens and trans people, that's the issue. Give me a break.
Marginalized people are always easy targets.
Give me a break. I'm over them.
I'll tell you something. I've been going to Pride parades since the 1970s. And it was then acts of protest, and somewhere along the line became kind of pro forma. It's a pride parade, it's a pride parade. Welcome back to reality. It's no longer pro forma. It is something that we have to do. And you can write my name down also as being there.
And I believe we will also have a truck. So if you want to, but maybe you just had a knee replacement or whatever, we still got you.
Got you covered. Got you covered.
I'm going to invoke Harvey Milk. I'm recruiting everybody.
Yes.
I'm invoking the spirit of Harvey Milk.
Robert.
We are recruiting everybody to be at this Pride.
Yes.
this year.
Excellent.
Yes.
Next, we are going to talk about what is happening at Sunshine Cathedral in our faith community and our LGBTQ plus community, and how the issues in our day-to-day lives affect us all. We call this the Sunshine Cathedral perspective.
LGBTQ plus news is vital for our community and for the broader world as a whole. We have enough enemies at Fox News. Tucker, Sean, and Laura are loud. We need passionate allies. Happening Out television network, Queer News Tonight, and It's Happening Out are literally out of the closet and into the headlines. Our community needs your support. Like this broadcast and subscribe now to ensure the growth of the entire LGBTQ plus community.